Welcome to another episode of Your Partnerships Meets with me, your host, Shane Solomon. Now, I'm with no stranger of the network, of course, a celebrity in these parts of the network. Dave Pepperell, great to see you, and a Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you, Shane. Hope you had a good one.
Oh, it's been great. It's been great, and but it's nice to be back. You know, I like a break like the next person, but bring me back to this environment and meeting people again, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I need a bit of reality in my life, really, to be honest. So, yeah, too much drinking, too much food,
Mate.
back on the diet, dry January.
And we were just talking about ice baths and everything like that as well before we started recording, and you're really committed to that at the moment, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I'm going to do it every day this year. Well, that's the plan. That is the plan. So, yeah, we'll try and do it every day. It's just puts you in a really good mindset.
You were saying, I know you were selling it to me really well, but I'm just like, I am listening. In fact, did you watch Gavin and Stacey?
I didn't know, no.
Okay, you must be the only person on the planet.
I did think that, but yeah, just never got my head around it.
But one of the characters in there called Larry Lamb, or Michael he's called in the show, he plays the dad. Yeah. He came to the studio last year on the Lewis Nichols show that we produce here, or Lewis Nichols Life Stories. And every day he wanted to go sea swimming, so I took him down to Port Pian Beach every single day.
And you just stood on the side watching?
Yeah, and he goes, Shane, you gonna come in as well? I said, no, mate, you crack on. I'm not ready yet. But anyway, we're here to talk about Dave Pepperell. For those people who don't know you yet, which is possible if they've just joined the network.
Yeah.
Just remind people what you offer people, what solutions you solve for people.
So I'm Dave. I work for Southwest Hire and Sales. So we do tool hire for the trade and the public. So that's anything from diggers and dumpers to carpet cleaners, garden equipment, anything that you can imagine that involves a tool, we do basically.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't just hire, we sell. We also do repairs. We've got a full lifting section. So we do everything basically. Mm-hmm. Anything to do with tools, we do. So I'm the sales rep for our Truro area and also for a bit of Newquay as well. So I get around, I basically just chat to people and drink coffee for a living. It's great.
That's what I always say. I always make friends for a living. Yeah.
Exactly. And you know what? I love meeting new people. So for me, what a great job.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, you're very famous within the network. You really got stuck in. I remember when you first joined, it was like, who's this guy? Boom, here he was. He arrived. But you add so much value too. And I think, and that's, testament to you for showing up, because I think we can agree that for networking to work, you've got to work, right?
Yeah,
you've got to show up.
Exactly.
Not all the time. We can't network all the time because there's a fine line between working and still doing the kind of day job that people have to do. But, it's important, right, to network and to show up.
Yeah, it really is. And we've gained a hell of a lot from it, not only on a business level, but on a personal level as well. When I first started, I was absolutely crapping myself.
I think we all do.
Yeah, exactly. And I just saw it as an opportunity to build and grow myself as a person. And now I run 2 events for Your Partnerships, the Mid and West Cornwall Property Investment Construction and Trade events. So it's testament there, because if you asked me this a couple of years ago, if I would be doing that, absolutely no chance.
Yeah, and they're well attended, I must say.
They are really well attended. We have such a good, diverse group of people who attend. You always meet someone new. They're obviously the best event in the network. So yeah, come along.
Indeed. Now, what would be Dave's number 1 networking tip?
Be yourself.
Okay.
Just be yourself. Be authentic. Most people have unique values. So if you make clothes shine, then you'll stand out. People will come and chat to you. And, that's what I've done. I've just turned my personality up a notch and, it seems to work well.
Yeah. Now, I do like every so often to chuck in the questions. When you're not working or networking, what do you like to do in your spare time? What, apart from jumping in ice cold baths?
So I play football now. I play it once a week. Just a group of lads get together, have a kick around. It's really good. So that keeps me active. I used to ride BMX bikes. Which was great at the time. Now my body's feeling it a little bit. So
you'll be all right now though, because you've got the ice bath.
Oh, I'm doing the ice bath.
You'll be fine.
No issues.
You can take it up again.
I don't know about that. And then I like to spend time with my family. I like to, make those memories.
Of course.
And that's friends, family, and just, live a good life.
Indeed. Now, I've got to touch on your partnerships because we're obviously here on the show. What do you think it is about your partnerships? And I might have asked you this before, but your opinion might have changed. What is it about your partnerships that you think makes it different? Not necessarily better, but different from other networks that we all support. You know, we're members of other networks, of course. But what is it about your partnerships for you, Dave, that really brings people and people stay because the retention is really good?
So I think your partnerships it's got a really relaxed environment. You come into your partnerships, there's no pressure, there's no go away and bring in X amount of people. It's come in, join a group of people, build your own network at your own pace. It's just really relaxed, and that brings people in and wants people to come back, because I go away from every event that I go to and I'm just buzzing to get out there and, you know, do well and just listen to other people's stories, and it just gives me inspiration to go out and do the same for myself and put their stories into my own way to build myself and the business. So yeah, for me, it's just that inspiration that you get from going to them, and they're just brilliant. It's just such a good, fun group of people. Yeah. It's not like any other network group. It really isn't.
It's quite unique. I remember waking up this morning and looking at the social media feed. That's once I got myself sorted in the morning, I've done my teeth, all the rest of it, got my coffee, I'll go through the social media feed and have a look at what's going on, normally on LinkedIn first and then Facebook. And I saw Brooks' update and I had all these events that was going on this month, and I was straight away just reading them all, making sure, you know, I'd missed it, and I thought, I didn't know about that one, I need to go to that. And I was buzzing, absolutely buzzing to get back out there and to press the flesh, as they say, and and just to get that buzz again.
Exactly, especially when you have a couple of weeks off. I mean, Christmas is great, but when you come back to it, you're sort of thinking, well, I haven't seen that person for ages. Well, it's only been a couple of weeks. Yeah. But it's just great to see everyone. It's a network, and you know, I've been through hard times with my family, and the network have supported. The amount of messages I've got through hard times, and just shows that, you know, there are friends in business.
Absolutely. I always say people over profits. I believe very highly in looking after people. Profits will come. People always want to support people that have helped them. You know, it's just a natural law of the universe. You know, if you give me something, I want to give you something back. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But I just want to say that for me, again, with the network side of things, there's nothing quite like when you've been involved in a networking organisation, like your partnerships for, say, 6 months to a year, you start getting known and you turn up and you just get that high from everybody. Don't you? I haven't seen you. Because when we do join, if you rewind back, we didn't know anyone, right?
No, it's difficult to walk into a room full of strangers. But as you build yourself, like you say, it then takes half an hour to actually get into the building because everyone outside wants to say hello and you're having a chat, which is lovely. It's great. You feel welcomed.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
So what about 2025 for you then, Dave? What's it look like? What have you got planned, both business and personal?
I've got a new plan now, actually. I need to get you in an ice bath.
Oh, my goodness. You know what? The amount of people that have actually said that. Oh, Dave. You know, of course, Daz Stevens, of course. I've been watching his journey for quite some time. A very inspirational guy. I got a lot of time for Daz. And I watch it and I think, So
yeah, Daz was the one that got me into it.
Right.
He kept on saying about it, and I was like, no, I'm just going to run a nice warm bath and sit in that. You know, that's where I'm getting my mental health from.
Yes.
And I tried it, and Daz is the one for it. Hey, maybe you could do a Shane Solomon Meets in an ice bath.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be 10 minutes. It'd be 3 minutes. It'd probably be like 3 seconds actually.
Well, yeah, exactly. So yeah, the rest of 2025, I'm just going to continue growing my network, growing the business, Southwest Hire and Sales.
Yes.
So I'd love to hear from anyone in the trades, outside of the trades, anyone that we can help, anyone who would like to come to the network groups that I run, anyone who would like to join your partnerships. Just anyone that I can help, really. Just come and have a chat.
I think, for me, I'd love to just hire one of those dumpers, even though I don't need it for anything. Just
give it a go, mate.
Or dig it, you know, just in my garden, just tearing up the garden.
Oh, we've got plenty.
You know, I used to love the ones down at Dairyland.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
But of course, that's gone now.
Yeah. Well, I'm just the same. I just haven't grown up. So play with them as a kid.
Exactly.
You don't grow up and now play with them now.
Exactly. Dave, what's the best way for people to contact you? What's your favourite?
So business-wise, contact me on LinkedIn. So just search my name, Dave Pepperell, or find me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm all over. You'll be sick of me if you follow me. But yeah, give it a go anyway. Come and see.
No, you won't be sick. This guy is an absolute legend. Real nice guy. Gives a lot to the network and just a good person to know. So that's the end of this episode of Your Partnerships Meets. On behalf of myself, Dave, and Brock, thank you very much for everything you do for the network, buddy. It's really, really appreciated by us and everyone, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, that's it. Until next time, my thanks as always to Jay Kennett, who's produced this podcast for us today here on our YouTube channel and Spotify. We will see you in the next episode.